live. Yay! I'm only an hour and 11 minutes late. Yay! Hey everybody, welcome to Wicked Wednesday. I was really tired this afternoon and I had to have a nap. I didn't want to come down drained out. Last week I got really emotional and a lot of energy from last week from Sunday service, so I just wanted to make sure if anything happened to me tonight that I was well rested and ready and prepared to take it on. Hey Ange, my darling, welcome to Wicked Wednesday. Sherry, you're here and you could comment. Yay! You couldn't I think it's the internet, sweetheart. A lot of people were saying that they were having trouble with the internet. A lot of people are saying the same thing, getting kicked off and blah blah blah, right? Hey Robin, nice to see you here. That's sis calling now. Oh, she hung up. Gotta close sis off now. She's over here. Just a second, everyone. I can't see none because sis called. So we got Bev here. Jesse, hey sweetie, Kathy, the box is on. And I can't say that. Roman? Welcome, sweetheart. Welcome. Ramona. Of course it's Ramona. Welcome, sweetheart. Hey, sis. You just interrupted the live feed. Welcome, sis. I haven't heard from you all day. Morning from South Africa. Belinda's in the house. Tara-Lynn is here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad you're all here. And I know we're a little bit late tonight, but I really needed an afternoon nap. I was feeling drained and empty, and last live was pretty powerful. So we do have a few people that's already paid. And I'm not posting up the information. Hey, Vanessa. Welcome, sweetheart. I'm not posting it up anymore during the day. I'm just going to take it as it comes. So that way I'm not behind and everything like that. Thank you, Sherry, sweetheart, for sharing out. I appreciate that. So just take it as it comes, but we do have a few people that did pay. We got Bev that won. So I'm going to not... Hey, Tammy, welcome, sweetheart. I'm not going to fool around too much. That box has started already. Look at the box, babe. So, I keep bragging about you. Hey, Kimberly. Welcome, sweetie, from San Diego. Well, it's good to have you here. Hello, world. Larissa, my favorite lady. Oh, thank you, guys. So, Dottie Jacobs. Hey, Dottie. We had you here last week and you're back this week. That's good stuff. Yeah, okay, go back up, babe. I don't know, guys. Hey, Gail, Sister Joanne, packages are on their way to the winners. I think sis sent out 5 or 6 packages today. I think went out 5 or 6 packages, sis, you send out today. So all your bags are in the mail. All the bags are in the mail. So thank you all that got readings last week. Just thank you all. Thank you, sis, for that. That box has just gone crazy by. I tell you what we're going to do. Babe, To make sure there's no interference with this box, can you come and take the box and place it over there by Pamela's picture? Put it right in by Pamela's picture. Pamela's right here, Lo. How's that, guys? Everybody good there with that? So there's the box, and we're going to leave it there. And Frankie is right here behind me. Frankie is right here behind me. I don't know if you could see him if I move. Yeah. So there's Frankie, and there's the box. Okay. All right. So we'll continue on. I'm going to start with number. I don't think it matters if I say her name, but I did give her a number. So Trudy, I'm going to start with you, and I give you the number 111111. So I will start with you, and Marilyn, if you're here, you will be next. And if you're not here, I'll go ahead and do Bev. So Bev and Marlon, you're right after Trudy. So if you're here, let me know if you got a specific question you want to ask. Put it up and Rob will write it down. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. And we're going to pray and get right into it. Right into it. I got all my cards. I got my whole cards. I got tarot cards. Tarot cards, get it? Tarot cards. Oh, I'm such a goof. And we'll light a candle for some protection. We'll light a candle for some protection. And we're going, batteries, babe. Did you put batteries in here? You did? Good man. Okay. We even picked up some voices last week on this, and it's been months and months and months since we picked up anything on this. Patsy, where you been to, Dolly? Remember the night we got Bev's son come true? That was incredible. So I'm going to put that off to the side in case we do hear something. I'm here, general for me, please. General for me, please. Ancestors know what I need to hear. You got it. That's right, my darling. They always know what we need to hear. Okay. All right, Belinda, my darling. So Trudy, 111111. We're going to pray, connect to the cards, and we're going to get right into the readings. Spirit, let my mind be open, and may knowledge flow. Let my hearers hear what needs to be heard. Let my eyes see what needs to be seen. May I understand the images and the symbols laid before me. Let my tongue speak the truth and offer words of wisdom. Let my heart be open to feel each person I read for tonight, their happiness or their sadness, and may my hands bring forth healing. I call on our ancestors to step forward, to guide and direct us in these readings this afternoon, that each person that I read for continue on their journey's path, seeking self-truth, self-knowledge, self-power, self-understanding, self-strength, self-releasing, self-forgiveness, and above all, self-love as they continue on. Amen. Thank you, sis. That's a beautiful gift. Thank you, sis. Okay, Trudy, my dear. Oh, you're really carrying something. You are really carrying something, my darling, that you need to let go and move away from. Okay, sweetheart. So what I'm feeling here connected to you, my darling, is that for some time, not for a little while, but for some time, that you've made a lot of sacrifices along the way. And it feels like a lot of this is really piling up heavy now. And you're carrying a lot of pain and you're not knowing how to let it go. And you want to move away or move on away from this, but it's still there. And it feels like to me, sweetheart, it's something from your childhood. It feels like pain and childhood trauma. And it kind of feels like someone come in and hurt you as a child. I don't see this being a older male, but like a teenager male coming in and hurting you or doing something to you as a child. And as feels like as hard as you've tried to let this go, you're unable to release it. You know, it's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of, it's so painful, sweetheart, that you've brought it with you wherever you went. No matter what you've done in life, it still follows you. It still comes with you. And you really need to get to a place with it, clinging on to it and holding it and hauling it around with you, holding it around on your back, breaking your back, sweetheart. It's too much baggage, and it's not your baggage to carry. Don't carry it anymore, Trudy. Don't carry it anymore. Let it go, sister. Let it go. It's not for you to carry. And, you know, it's for them to carry. And whatever this is, sweetheart, I don't know if this is a relationship when you were younger or someone had done something to you sexually. I don't know what it is that you're holding on and what you're carrying, but I know that the pain is heavy and it's hurting and you're breaking under the weight and the barrier off this. Let it go, my darling, because it is not yours to carry anymore. Please let it go. It is not yours to carry. And, you know, I know it's hard to let it go, and I know it's hard to escape from it. How do you heal that inner child, right? How do you make right to all the wrongs that was done to you, right? How do you go back? How do you grasp that? How do you hold on to that? How do you move forward? Well, how do I find success in my life? What do my future look like? Sweetheart, as long as you're carrying this pain, you're going to buckle under the weight. So if you want a new life, you want new change, you want light to shine in, then you got to let that darkness go. You got to seek. I don't know if you need to seek help or talk to somebody or let it out or to deal with it or whatever it is that you need to do. But holding on to it is serving you no purpose. Holding on to it is putting you further and further behind, and it hurts. And I know it hurts a lot. And I know that you want new growth and new change and new happiness, and you're trying to open the door to go. But as long as you're still sitting there in that darkness, it's going to be a hard place to go. So, sweetheart, we're not going to be able to move forward until we get help with this, until we deal with this. This is why you're stuck. This is why you're not moving forward. This is causing, this pain is rippling through everything you're doing. You're lugging it with you wherever you go. So, sweetheart, that is for you. I hope that helps for you to speak your truth. I hope that helps for you to let those demons lie down and go to rest. So with that being said, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to do Thank you, Sissy. Thank you, Dot. And I think there was someone else too. Thank you very much. I see the stars coming up, guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome. So with that being said, sweetheart, we're going to move on to Bev. We're going to move on to Bev. See what Spirit wants to say to Bev. Justice. Now that's a good card. The Moon. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Oh, my 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, 9 of Pentacles. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. Here's the fear again. Here's the fear again in this card. But it doesn't always have to mean fear. I get a lot of fear around a young person. I get a lot of fear around a young person connected to you. And we couldn't really make ids or tails about it, but now I understand. Now I understand. That young person is our Knight of Cups. He's not a young person. He's a man today, but he's very artistic. So, sweetheart, you know what this feels like to me? It's telling me to tell you that everything will be okay, sweetheart. Justice will be served. All you need to do is sign the papers, get everything in order, make sure everything is done. The T's are crossed, the dots are dotted, and you'll have everything in place. Everything will be in place for when you leave this world or when you can't care for him anymore. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to move forward. Do not be afraid to pass or to go on or to move in to another world. It's whole. I mean, you're far from that now, Bev. Don't get me wrong. You're far from that. But I think your worries and your concerns is for your boy after you are gone. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to be okay. He will be okay. He will march to the beat of his home drum. You'll have things set up and he will be okay. You know what you need to be worrying about now? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is your time to embrace this time in your life, to enjoy this time in your life. Enjoy him. Enjoy every single second and day you got with him. Enjoy the people around you. Love them. Don't worry about tomorrow, because the worry that you're bringing forward of things that you cannot do after that you are not on this planet is only taken from the joy that you got today. And I've read you a half a dozen times, and I kept getting all this trouble with this young man, and none of it made sense, but now it do. It's the mother's heart. It's the mother's heart that can't rest and is full of worry and full of what will life look like after I'm gone for him? What will life be like for my children when I'm gone? Who's going to protect them? Who's going to love them? Who could care for them the way that I can when I'm not here to care for him anymore? Spirit is telling you, sweetheart, you will be caring from him on the header side. You need to enjoy him now. This is your time now to be together, to love, to embrace this, to create memories. Don't ruin your memories today worrying about tomorrow. Don't let the stability that you got right now fall away from you. E will be fine. You'll make sure you got everything in place. You're a smart woman, and E is going to be absolutely fine. And yes, you will care for him, and yes, you will guide him, but you will guide him from a different place. And on the earthly form, until you meet again, on the spiritual realm, E will be just fine. So embrace today and stop worrying, because there's a lot of hurt angels around us, Bev. There is a lot of hurt angels around us that will care and love, especially precious people, special precious people like your boy. So don't you worry, he's going to be just fine. Embrace today. Okay, Mrs. Marlin, are you here? Are you here, Marlin? Hey, my friend. Hey, my friend just died, and I was wondering if he's okay. Of course he's okay, my darling. Of course he's okay. Thank you, Sherry, my darling. So I don't see anything from Marlin there yet. Let's take a look now and see. Belinda. You are welcome, Bev, my darling. You are welcome. Nope, there is not a big... thanks, Kathy, my darling. No, there's not a big list. Okay. So Rob will send up the link. It's $5 a card tonight. Sundays are free, guys. This is how I make a little living here. It helps me and my family to keep the channel going, to keep alive. And Wednesdays we take this for our income, and Sundays everything is free. So to help guide you guys. Belinda, I know you asked a question, honey. What was it? I think that might be a private. And Sherry. Belinda, my angel, are you still here? I do everything, sweetheart, as fair as I can. We pick numbers. We do... Oh, this Sunday we're doing pop trivia. Sunday we're doing pop trivia. Oh, I don't know.
Canada Day, and then Canada Day, Friday's the first, and Sunday be the third. It should be quite
I'm not seeing Belinda. Oh, there she is. Well, I be starting a new job. Reese, baby. Golden balls are in the room. Well, I be starting a new job. Okay. Let's take a little look and see. Will I be taking a new job? Ooh, we got choices here, sweetheart. There could be a lack of resources around you right now, or it could be that you've taken on too much, sweetheart, that maybe you went a little bit above. Feels like we could be caught in the middle of something. Ew, no. No, I don't think you're going to be starting anything soon. I think it almost looks like to me, sweetheart, that someone's going to come in, and I don't know what kind of work you're in, sweetheart, but it almost feels like someone's going to come in and cut you right off at the knees, come in and snatch your job right out from under you. So if it's something that you really, really, really want, it feels like somebody's going to come in and divide that, separate that. So I don't know. Now you got me really super curious. Have you put out a resume? Are you looking for a job? What kind of work are you in? Because this looks really fucking sneaky to me. This is what this looks like to me. It almost feels like we got too much on our plate, and someone comes in and cuts. So thank you, Margaret, my darling. Cut you right off. Hey, Melissa. Haven't seen you around for a bit, sweetie. It's good to see you. So yeah, this seems pretty sneaky to me. It's like someone just coming in and just taking everything right from you. So comment, let me know in the comments what's going on there. Hey, Amy, let me know what you do for a living, if you applied, what you're, yeah. And if this is even possible that someone could come in, you know, it could be something as simple as this. It could be you applied for a job. Hey, Jessica, honey, you applied for a job and you deserve that job, but then they decide to give it to someone in the... They decide to give it to somebody else because it's family or related or something along those lines. It feels really sneaky to me, like really super sneaky. So I would love to know what you are doing. Okay, Belinda, my darling, that is for you. Moving right along. We have... I gotta check something here because that might be a private... Country girl. Let's see what country girl, what spirit has got to say to you. I applied for a job as a support worker but changed my mind. You took your own self out of the job. Yeah, so just be careful, sweetheart. I don't know. Going back looking for admin work, which I did for years. Yeah, so I think, sweetheart, that you might have applied to a couple jobs and you should have get one, but someone's going to come in and cut you off there. So make sure you put out a few resumes because it do feel very sneaky to me. So... I don't think it's going to happen overnight, Belinda. I don't think it will happen overnight. Okay, moving on. To country girl. Wait, what about your last job? What happened to your last job? So interesting when you see it in the cards. That's so interesting. Okay, country girl. Look at that, my darling sister. We are coming to a transformation. It's not even a transformation. I am transforming. I am changing. I've learned my lessons. I was a caterpillar and now I am a butterfly. I am changing. I am embracing. I am ready to write a new chapter in my life. I am ready. I am ready. And when this card comes up, sweetheart, all possibilities are open to us. We could do whatever we want. We get to start something over. We return back to the Fool card with innocence. It talks about following our instincts. It's talking about having confidence in yourself. It's talking that this is the wild card. Anything is possible. But you got to take the leap of faith. Step into it. I am going. I am transforming, and I am going in this card. I'm different. Whoa! Two cards. Two cards. Now, this one is a little bit different. This is turning away from outdated traditions. This is turning away from maybe your basic learning and your basic training and your basic teaching and your basic knowledge and everything basic in your life. We're beginning to turn away from that, and we're transforming into something different. I need to be my own teacher. I need to learn my own way, or I need to march to the beat of my own drum. I don't care. It's letting down all the walls around us and saying that I'm not following somebody else's teaching. I will follow my own teachings. I will follow my own heart. I will follow my own truth. I will follow my own understanding. The Devil card, 3 major arcana cards. Now, tarot card readers, how's that for coming up? So this is releasing all the addictions away from you. I am releasing. I am letting go. I am not going to carry anything else in my bag that do not serve me any purpose. It do not serve me any more purpose. I'm letting it go. I am letting go of gossip. I am letting go of lies. I am letting go controlling people. I am letting go of cigarettes. I am letting go of alcohol. I am letting go of food addictions. I am letting go of internet addictions. I am letting go of anything that do not serve me any more purpose. I got my path. I got a new page, a new understanding, and I'm letting go of everything. Nobody is breaking me down. This is a solid wall being built around you. If you ever had this is an ultimate change. This is something big, something powerful coming. Your life is about ready to change in multiple ways. Multiple ways something is changing, coming towards you, and it's going to be built on strong foundation like you've never seen before, that you're going to walk with such truth, such pride, such happiness, such peace, such contentment. The work is done, the chapter is being wrote, and you're ready to move forward. I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is for you. That is for you. That is a powerful reading. I gotta keep reading those cards. That is amazing, because I know where you've been and I know where you're going. I know where you've been and I know where you're going. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is spirit opening up gifts and truth and understanding. That, oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But you know why I'm so excited? Because I know this person and I see the change every single day. That made you swear? It did make me swear. And I see the change, and I see the growth, and I see the development, and I see the strength, and I see the wisdom, and I see the character, and I see the opening, I see the clam opening. You see that? The clam is opening. And until you open that clam, we can't receive that pearl and see the beauty of you. You got to trust. You got to hope in it and see the pearl that is there within you. But so many of us is locked like clams, and we want release that, and we want to allow others to see that pearl. But once we see that pearl, then we get to admire it, and we get to love them, and just see that true beauty of that person, and give that energy to help feed us and to help enlighten us. It's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful clam. Hope in it. Continue to hope in it, and let that pearl shine for others to see. Because I'm telling you, this, oh, I'm so happy with that reading. Now. Was my box going off? The box is right here, sis. I don't know if you was here when I put the box up. Oh. Can I get a hallelujah? And they taught you couldn't be learned. See? That's not true. Anybody could be learned. Okay, my darling, moving on from country girl. Next we got Sherry. Sherry, my darling, do you have a question? Do you have a question? Hey, Jamie, Big Red is here. We haven't seen Big Red for a while. Good to see you, honey. And Kat is here. Hey, Kat, my darling. So, Sherry, you are next. And then after Sherry, I got Robin. Robin is a new one. Ooh, a big reading coming for Robin. So, Kat, not Kat, sorry, Kat, my darling. I've seen your name there. Sherry. Fran, you are so awesome. You make me laugh. Guess what I got? Guess what I got? I got apology from Facebook. When's the last time you fellas got apology from Facebook? Saying that they have released one of my videos because they were wrong and my content was met all Facebook status. How's that? Oh, Hange, I never seen that, sweetheart. I was thinking that was for your reading. Cause don't we have a reading, Hange? We got a scheduled reading. Okay, Ange, I'm just seeing that now. I never even opened it, Ange, because I thought all I get is Facebook jail. Right! With no trial. Because you got to learn how to work that justice card, Reese, baby. Hey, Karen. Good to have you here, sister. Okay, you'll get it right after this one. Right after this one. So, Sherry, my darling, did Sherry say a question? Sherry. What is... Oh, Sherry. And then after Sherry, I got Robin. So, Robin and Sherry, put up your questions. You're there, sweetheart. I'll get to you. No, ma'am. Okay, Sherry, let's take a little look and see what is going on or what Spirit needs to say to Sherry. Yeah, I see all of them there, guys. Just taking a couple at a time so we don't get all mixed up, right? Just let Spirit speak. Just let Spirit speak. Spirit's got a way of taking me over. It don't matter if I want to be quiet or not. He's got a way of taking over. Okay, my darling Sherry, let's see what the cards want to say to you. I'm going to cut this, Sherry. I'm going to cut your cards. I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to give you this one. Now, okay, my darling, I got the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. It's about learning. It's about growing. It's about creating. It's about leaving a masterpiece. It's about leaving a legacy. It's about understanding. It's about truth. It's about teamwork. It's about skill. It's about, I know I'm going with a lot of the basic meanings there, but I really want to hit home to you about what that card represents. And that's what the card represents, sweetheart. So it's telling me that you are coming into a time and a place with people that we learn to use these tools, or we learn to accept these tools. And once we learn to accept these tools, then we begin to create. What are you creating? Something. It feels like you need to create something within yourself. You need other people around you now to help you, to guide you, to direct you, to learn, to create something. And I got this card for Sarah not too long ago, and it's a mastery card of what we leave behind. They call it the mastery card. I call it it's not mastery. It's called, they call it the mastery card. I call it the masterpiece. Legacy. What we leave behind. What you create now. What you do now. Each day that we are alive, each day we get to choose how we leave that day behind. How are you choosing to leave your days behind? How are you choosing? What influences? What did you do today that will affect tomorrow's generation? That's what a legacy is. And how you choose is what we leave behind. And I see another card here, sweetheart, the 9 of Swords. And that is a card of pain. That is a card of soul-seeking, painful truth. That's a card that leaves us sometimes in so much pain that we don't want to be here anymore. It's a card of I wish it was all over. It's a card of reflection that no matter how far or how much we try to forget, it reflects back at us. It's a card of tears and sadness. It's a card of feeling vulnerable and feeling naked. That's what that card is. I'm going to cry, Sherry. I understand the pain that's in that card. I understand that it's deeper and it's scarier than anxiety and sleepless nights. Step further with me. Step into the world and think about the time that you were scared the most. Think about the time that you felt the most vulnerable in your life. Think about the time that you wish you could close your eyes and this would stop. I just had my hospice journey planned this week. Oh my God. Make no wonder I'm feeling this, Sherry. Make no wonder. And I want to say to you, step with Sherry into that card. Step with Sherry into that card and feel the most painful time, the most vulnerable, the most scary, the most everything. You know what, Sherry, my darling? This journey, and needless to say, it's still a journey. As long as you're walking this hurt, you're still experiencing a journey. And this is your mastery. This is your truth. This is people coming together with you. And I am planning a road trip with my daughter and granddaughter in 2 weeks. Mastery card. In the midst of the most painful moments in your life. That's what those cards mean. That's what Spirit is telling you. This is the time that you will bring forth the most powerful legacies that you've sown, Sherry. In the midst of your pain and your suffering and your fear. This is where the most powerful legacy will take hold right now. I'm going to tell you, my darling, you might be thinking you're going on a healing journey, but this, what you're leaving to beyond, to your granddaughter, to them, being on Sarah's page, learning and dealing with death and facing death, all of you together, is something beyond powerful. It's strength and it's courage in its finest. You, my darling, are a superstar. You, my darling, are a shining light. And thank you for having the strength and the power to share that wisdom with us. We love you. We love you dearly. Okay, I got to stop that because now she's leaking. Guys, send Sherry up love. Send her up lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love. If you're new here and you don't know Sherry, Sherry is dealing with cancer and she's getting to the end of her journey. And we love her so much. And we've already witnessed such a strong, powerful woman. And I've got to talk to Sherry. And we've had some couple good little chats. Sherry, my darling, I need you to help those other girls on the page too. You are loved and you are valuable, and we're so glad you're here with us. Okay, my darling. See, you're loved. Everybody loves you. Whew. So, Robin, are you here, sweetheart, my darling? You're next, Robin. And then I got you, Hange. Robin, are you here, my darling? Is there a particular question, sweetheart, you wanted me to look at? You know, Spirit gives us all kinds of messages in the cards. We get warning messages, we get spiritual messages, we get future messages, we get so many different messages from tarot. That is not only understanding how to receive it, but understanding what the message is that he wants to bring forth. And that was a message of strength. That was Spirit telling her. It was a message of the heart telling her what she felt and giving her validation of what the future looks like, at the same time validating the state of her heart. Spirit's powerful. So Robin, my darling, Larissa, you're on the list, Marlon. I was waiting for you to get here, so you'll get your reading shortly. To enjoy this time. Absolutely, Reese. Absolutely. So, Robin, I'll pull your cards, my darling, and if you don't put up a question, I'll go ahead and just read the cards, and hopefully it all connects and makes sense, and maybe it's for something later. Maybe it's for something later. Money and health. Money and health. Money and health. Thank you. I'm so excited. That's my girl. I'm going to do it like, and use this sort of overall. Okay, now we just re-pull back. That painful card is up in front, Robin. So I'm kind of assuming that there might be a loss off a job, or there's some kind of health crisis circling around you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull health, and then I'm going to pull your work. Okay, sweetheart? So it feels like we got a lot of this on our mind. Now, I'm not so connected as I was with Sherry, but I do feel the worry and the stress. There's your tower, sweetheart. There's your broken heart, and there's your betrayal. So, sweetheart, it feels like to me that there is something around your health or something coming towards your health. And it almost feels more like work. I got a poem. Nope, there's the pentacles. There's the money. See, I shouldn't have questioned myself, because you know what I just did there? I'll tell you what I just did there. I wanted this to be work, because work we could fix, but health we can't. Surgery next week. What are you getting done, sweetheart? What are you getting done? What are you going for surgery for? And remember, your swords can represent surgery, especially the Ace of Swords can represent a surgery. I just like to know, I got to find out, boys. These are big, hard cards here. ACL repair, 8 weeks work knee for your knee. Yeah, that would be a tower coming in and shutting you down pretty good. How did you hurt your knee, sweetheart? I just wondering how you hurt your knee. The old injury. Can you tell me what caused that injury? Just wait for it. Okay, I'll go ahead. Twisted knee. Okay, hey Sharon, hey Patricia, welcome girls. Okay, sweetheart, I do feel... How old are you, sweetheart? I had a seizure last year. And have they found out what's caused that seizure or anything like that, sweetheart? This just feels that it's more than a twisted knee. If you told me that you got like in a car crash or a car wreck, or that someone lost their life and you're still recovering from that, and you feel that would make sense to me. That seizure almost killed me. Okay, that's a tower moment. Yes, that is a tower moment, sweetheart. We still haven't healed completely from that. We're still carrying, there's a sense of relief around that, but there still feels like something there. That's what it feels like. And it feels like to me that, need to make some more progress or something along those lines. I don't want to scare you, sweetheart, but are you getting checkups for that and making sure that whatever caused that seizure is not going to reoccur? Like, what happened there? What happened there, Robin? Because it do feel very, very painful, and it feels like, I mean, I don't know if I'm picking up this old energy, and if it's the emotion that you're carrying, that I almost lost my life, I could have died, and the trauma off that is still with you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that fear is, I think, heat or sunstroke. That's a tower moment, see? Guys, that's the tower when you don't see it coming. In a flash off a light, you get up, you're going on with your day, you think everything is wonderful, everything is going to be grand, and boom! Just like that, you're getting stuck in a tower. The Hamlets is coming, or, you know, you got that dreadful phone call, you know, someone you love has passed, or you're fighting for your life, or, you know, you're driving down the highway, you come upon a car crash, something that changes the very essence from it. So it's telling me she's been through this awful, painful time. That tower come to her. It struck her. Boom, just like that. We are in a process of healing, but I still feel like, to me, sweetheart, that you totally haven't healed. It feels like you, I don't know if you distant yourself, or you something changed about you because of that. If you live in fear that anything could happen at any time, I don't know. But it do feel like we're healing, but it also feels like we ended up in some kind of distance. I'm not quite understanding. I'm sure you do. Going in fear. Yes. I get that totally, sweetheart. I get that totally. If someone tells me they're sick, my worst fear right away is that they got blood clots, right? Hey, Julia, right? Because that's my fear. That's my concern. That's my fear moving forward. The fear of my grandkids getting a blood clot because my mother did, my father did, I did, my brother did. It's in our family. So with that being said, I understand the weight of that fear. So you're going to carry that fear. Listen to how this goes. This carries the fear to you. I have had a blood clot too. Well, that's why I'm connecting. But you know what? That's the fear of seeing a kid outside without a hat. You never ever appreciate the sun the same way you did. You'll never sit in the sun again like innocence, like the fool, embracing the sun on your face, feeling the sun, bathing in it, because now she has a fear of the sun, because the sun could take her life from her. You understand that? That is our sun card. See, our sun card put her in the tower. You have to understand, Terrell, to understand that. But so that is your health, sweetheart. That is what I'm feeling. This surgery is nothing compared to this tower moment in your life. It's a hell of a big difference. It's a hell of a big difference in a surgery for a knee. This here is tower moments. This is painful. Okay, Six of Pentacles, sweetheart. This is a time of receiving instead of giving. Listen to me. Totally scared off the sun. Of course you are. Of course you would be. It's funny, we talked about that card yesterday in tarot studies, and that's what I was trying to tell them, that it changes. That sun is so beautiful, but that sun could be so dangerous too. But anyway, I understand that. Now, listen to me, Robin. Listen, Robin. Listen, Robin. Listen. This is a time of giving and receiving. Don't you be stubborn. Don't you be a dingo. You got to let people receive. You're going to need help here now. So if it is a bit of finance help, take it. If it's someone having to come over and do a few dishes or wash your dirty underwear, who gives a shit? Time for humiliation and humility, that's out the door. We don't give a shit about that anymore. We're wiser and smart. If we need help, we receive that help. We take that help because it looks like your energy is going to be running low. So let people come in and help you. Receive help. Receive blessings. Don't be too proud to ask. Don't say there was nobody there to help. Well, you're not going to get help if you don't ask and reach out. So, Robin, you've given a lot. You will receive a lot, and sometimes it's your job is fine. You'll have your job. You'll continue on with all that in due time. But this is not more about financial needs right now. This is about stability needs. This is about the financial need of one's body to heal itself, to bring it forth, to make the money. So take what you can, ask when you need to help. Don't let your energy get low, because that could bring in some anxiety. We don't want to get in that place. So take your time, heal, recover. If you need help, recover, because if you try to do too much on your own, it's going to sit you back. You're going to run out of energy, and your good anxiety or depression could come in. So don't fear what's nothing there to fear, sweetheart. Don't fear it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your adventure, because today's fears takes away from tomorrow's treasures. So you're going to be fine. You got some life lessons to learn here. So let's get working on them. You could use a good reading when you get better. You could use a good reading, Robin, when you get home and get better. Okay, Robin. Ange, are you still here, Ange? Are you still here, Ange? I totally overlooked you, Ange. I am so sorry. Ange loves me though. I say it's a good thing she do love me. See, I'm here. Okay, Ange, my darling, do you have a question? Do you have a question, sweetheart? And then after Ange, we got Christina. Christina, you're after Ange, and then it's Romania? Ramon, and then Patricia. Okay. All right, Ange. Here goes nothing. Are you ready, Ange? Are you ready? Oh, I'm in a mood today. Why is the box out on the table? I love the box. Oh, I've been told you better get that box. Baby, you better go and get Kathy's box and put it right back on that table. Oh, Kathy, I love you so much, you doll. All right, don't anybody fuck with Kathy's box. All right, Kathy's box is back on the table. No one's touching it. Oh, Kathy, that struck me like a ton of bricks. Oh, God, I guess Spirit is releasing some foolishness having me to get into this reading. Okay, Kathy, my darling. Ange, we're ready. We're ready. Kathy, thank you. You're welcome, Kathy. Oh, God, I love you. Okay, Ange, let's take a look here. Let's see what Spirit got to say. Thank you, sis. The box belongs on the table. Oh, okay. You, the clan has spoken. Step away from the box. Don't take Fran's box off the table. I guess it's Fran's box, not Pamela's box. Oh, Kathy, we will never, ever, ever touch that box again. God love her. Oh, Kathy, we needed that little giggle tonight. We needed that little. I was going to say play a game. What's missing off the table? You can't sit down. Okay, babe, go on. I need a minute. Just 1 second, because I'm gone by. There's nothing left. I was going to play. I was missing off the table. Okay. Passing. I love you. Ooh, next caller. Snitchy witch. Snatchy. Snatch. Reese, I don't know if you guys, what you guys call a snatch. I don't know what you call a snatch. Fucking teeth, asshole. She's in a good mood tonight, bro. The little snaggle team might be coming in tonight. Oh my god.
Help yourself, though.
Oh, I'm so lost right now. Oh. Is Betty here? Snatch come. Oh god. This is well. Oh, I guess I'm full of it now. I was in church, they say I was full of the Holy Ghost right now because I'm full of something. Oh, well, sis, this is a good way to cough up. That's one way to bring it up. I told. Oh, we're bad. What a bunch. Oh, Betsy, gosh. It is Wicked Wednesday, right? It is Wicked Wednesday. And most of us here got a snatch. Oh, you know what mother always hates, right? Laughing turns to crying. Laughing turns to crying. Okay. All right. Now, Ange, we're ready. Okay, Ange, maybe that's what Spirit needs. Give you a good chuckle. It is the best medicine, sweetheart. It sure is. Okay. Gotta grab myself by. Not fit. Okay, let's have a little look. And see. Oh, Spirit, center me. Thank you for the laughter. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the humor. Thank you for seeing joy and laughter even in our saddest moments. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my darling. Let's go. Okay, Ange, my darling. Ooh. There's that sadness. There's that sense of failure. This could indicate the end of an important friendship or relationship. This could mean depression, sadness, feeling withdrawn, feeling defeated, feeling healed. This could represent a death. This could represent suffering and tears and sadness. So we're going to continue on and see. It's some kind of judgment. It's some kind of judgment, sweetheart. I think this could be, this is, and you're going through a divorce, right? Are you going through a divorce of some sorts? Because this feels like a loss of, this feels like grief over something that you lost. This is grief over some kind of judgment. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is her finances falling away from her. This could be like, this could mean several things. See, sweetheart, this could mean that justice in work, separation, but we are trying to reconcile. What about your work hinge? I don't know if it's going, something, I don't know, we'll see, but I'm seeing sadness, and I'm seeing tears, and I'm seeing paperwork here, I'm seeing something that's not fair, and I see a fall of finances or stability coming towards you, sweetheart. Here I got it. Well, this is good in a reconciliation. I can't say the word. This would be good so far. Yes. Yeah. Yes. My job in it yesterday. Okay. So that makes sense, sweetheart. So I do feel that energy. I do feel a lot of stuff around you right now. I do feel a loss of security. I do feel that there could have to be some papers needs to be signed or some agreement or something done up. Whether that is around work or around your relationship, your whatever this is up here. But there is sadness here. We can't overlook this sadness that is here. With that being said, you said that you just reconciled with your husband. Well, look at this. The Four of Swords is a time of recovery. It's a time of forced rest. We're telling ourselves that we need to work on this. We need to step away from others. We need to only you and me, or me myself, can fix this. But for this to continue on, we need time alone. We need time to recover after something very mentally and something very overwhelming. Right? So holding on to that, you need to realize this card is about being persistent about this recovery, being persistent about continuing. You could go back up, babe. Continuing to work on the relationship, because sometimes we reconcile and sometimes we get back with our partner or our lover or our spouse or our husband, whatever you want to call it, that other person in your life. We get back with them, and everything is fun and games, and they're attentive and they care and they love us again. For a while, it fades away again, and we're back sad, we're back lonely, we're unsure, and this cycle usually continues over and over until we really begin to break off the ties. Right? Then it's done. This card is saying we need to be persistent. We need to hold on. We need to sow the seed. We need to take the proper time to recover. We need to go through those motions. We need to work with each other. We need to step back. We need to be considerate, thoughtful, and what we plan from this day moving forward, we will continue to work with it. This is a good time, sweetheart, because too many people get back together, get caught right back in the same trap, the same web over and over. But this is not something that you're going to fix in 6 months, and this is not something you're going to fix in 12 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years. This is a lifetime commitment. This is a time of waiting, because you're not going to see the final hand of these results until I'm not knocking my own boat, until you could tell a love story like me and my husband. I'm not knocking on my own boat there. I guess I am, because we have been persistent, and we have put in the time, and we have put the dedication, and we have done the reassurance, and we show each other on a daily basis what we mean to each other. I don't think in the 12 or 13 years we've been together that we haven't reassured each other how much we love each other on a daily basis. Would you agree with that, babe? Whether it's a kiss or a good night or I love you or some warm socks or tuck me in or what?
You yelling at me for farting?
Me yelling at you for farting or getting mad at you because you just lit off a bomb. Yeah, it's that reassurance that we are the same. We are the same as we was then that we are now. And I'm telling you this, Hange, because it takes time, sister. It takes time. You can't, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. The day that he farts and melts the paint off the walls, and I don't say something, and I get up, and I'll walk out through the door and slam the door and get in the truck and go for a drive. That is the day. That is the day that our relationship has changed. When we forget to stop laughing. Because I know I'm going to get mad, and I know he's also going to laugh at me. And I also know then he's going to bring me a cold can of Pepsi or come tickle my belly or do something to make up in a sweet little way because he got me angry. But he also knew that when he farted, it was going to get me angry, and he had to do something to make up with me. So we both know on a deeper level what we're doing, but we know. We understand it. And even deeper than that, is no, you have to constantly continue on a daily basis to work on your relationship, Hange. And if you constantly and continuously to work on your relationship, you can move forward out of the difficult situation that you are in. But if you do move on together, I'm going to tell you something, sweetheart, that you need to remember the commitment that you're making today to move forward in your relationship. Understand that, Hange. It cannot be done and forgot about, but it could be done and forgiven. So that is for you, sweetheart. That is for you. So I do see the hurt. I do feel there has been a lot of injustice here. And the justice that you wanted, you did not get. And I do feel that falling away from you. But I do see the time of recovery. But we need to be persistent. And we need to take this persistence with us as we move to safer grounds. That is your reading. And I hope that seed landed straight in your heart. And I hope the seed has just sprouted new growth and it is enclustering around your heart, sweetheart. That's what I hope. You are welcome, Ange, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Okay, my angel. And I guess that's why you were waiting, Ange, so long. Romania? Ramon. Romania, Roman. What else have I called that poor woman tonight but her name? Hopeless. No, you're hopeless. Romania. No, what is it, babe?
Ramon.
Ramon. Ramon, are you still here, sweetheart? Ramon. I'm going to call her Romaine next time she comes on again. Ramon. Ramona. Ramona. Thank you, Jessica, my darling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Ramonia. See? I can't. My mind won't connect. My mind, I tell you. How I read this, believe me, if you see me read or had to read my writing, you would never, ever understand in a million years how I learned tarot. You skipped me. We had a consult. What? Did you send a payment, sweetheart? She did. I did skip over you. I'm sorry. Okay, Romine, say it, Rob. Ramona? Just hold on a second. Christine, I forgot. We'll see you for a private reading as we have to get rescheduled. Yes, we'll reschedule you, sweetheart. Go back down. What was she saying to me? Finances. Hey, Dylan, good to see you back.
Wondering if IVF will go through any babies in the future.
Okay.
Any finances for IVF, will our relationship get stronger?
Okay, that's a lot of questions, sweetheart. I'll do the best I can. Hey, Dylan, good to see you, brother. I was up around your way not too long ago. Nope, you're the last one off tonight, Patricia, my darling. Hold back, sit down, my angel. We are coming to you. Okay, so Christina. Let's see, my angel.
I bumped into him today. I stopped in to see Doyle for a minute.
Oh, you seen Rob? Yeah, he never told me. Okay. Oh, honey. We're at a standstill, sweetheart. Oh, it feels like you might get a broken heart. It seems like this could be controlling you, sweetheart. Oh, but then we get that celebration card. Oh. Go back up, babe. We don't need to look at these cards. Okay, sweetheart. This feels like to me, I don't want you to get sad, Christina, but I gotta be open and I got to be truthful. Okay? How much is this controlling your life right now? Like, how much is it controlling your life? The finances, the baby, the fertilization, all of it. It feels like you're at a standstill in your life right now that no matter what you do, this is consuming you. Would that be fair to say, sweetheart? Whether it's all of it, the whole ball of wax, all of it. Is that fair to say? So I'm going to continue on. And I want you to really listen to what I got to say. Where there's light, there is darkness. And right now, you're not on your journey's path. You're all consumed over here because you're trying to get this ultimate reward. We're trying to get this ultimate reward that we're forgetting all these rewards that we already have here. There's too much stress on you right now, sweetheart. We're too balanced. We're too consumed over here. And if we stay over here and let this consume us too much, then we could start losing some of this here. Some of the stuff over here is going to start to die because it's not getting the water and the nutrition that it needs to continue to grow. Do you understand that, sweetheart? So be careful where you're putting all your light to right now. Be very careful, because you could be cutting off a source that's feeding what you already have for something that you don't have. So look at your blessings where you too, and then once you get moving forward in a different direction, sweetheart, and you trust in the universe, and you trust that if this is meant to be, this child will come into your life. If you're open to the doors and to receive the blessings that your hearts desire, because Spirit says, Father says, He will not deny us the desires of our heart. So if you get back into a balance of trust, loving what you got over here, and moving towards this is a big difference. It takes away the stress, it takes away the outcome, and it doesn't take away your joys of today. So just sit with that, think with that, some food for thought as you move forward with this, because this over here is blessings. Don't overlook your blessings. Okay, hey everyone that just joined, we got a bunch leaving, a bunch coming in. That's awesome. So sweetheart, I hope that resonates. And I also want to point out this last card. It's a card of celebration. It's a card of friendship. It's a card of joy. It's a card of drink and food and happiness and our soul being free and nothing flowing in but happiness. So if you let go what's controlling you, let this break forth, there will be a celebration. There will be joy. Is it the joy of what you got, or is it the joy of what's coming before you? That's up to you. That is up to you. If you could release what is controlling you, then this celebration could come forth. Okay. Sarah nodded off. Don't you stay up, honey, if you need rest. Okay, who do I have? Who did I miss? Marlon? Is Marlon still here?
And then we got, you got Ramona too.
And Patricia. So Marlon, Ramona, and Patricia. I'll do Ramona. And then if Marlon comes, guys, nab her right away. Because she pops in and pops out. Then she'll pop back in 5 minutes, say, I never got me readings. I'll wait till Marlon is here. That's why I never... Oh, she is here. Okay. Marlon, you have a question. And then Romania and Patricia, put up your questions. And okay, good. Put up your questions, ladies, and then we'll just go right through these next three women. Marlon knows it's true what I'm saying. Don't you, Marlon? My son. Okay, so Romania wants to know about her son. And Marlon wants to know about... Be good. I'm here now. No question, just general. All right. Mrs. Marlon. Okay. A busy woman made. Okay, my darling. Tricia. Okay. Just a general for Marlon. What does Spirit want to say to Marlon? See, Marlon. Let's see what kind of shenanigans Marlon's been up to. Ooh, we got a young person here. We got someone that's in your life. Your cards are the people in our life, and this is someone that's very smart, very clever. But there could be a lot of gossip and chaos around this person. This could be a little asshole and a little jerk, but there's still a lot of brilliance around this person. But this person brings storm, he brings chaos, he brings clouds, he brings shower, he brings a lot of stuff, and he's wielding his sword to defend himself. Ooh, teachings, forgiveness. This card could be about forgiveness. Forgiveness. Go up, babe. Forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. Ceremonies. The teaching card. I am teaching, I am teaching, I am teaching. Marlon, there is a time in each person's life that we seek and ask for forgiveness and mercy. Sometimes when we think that our teachings, our learnings, our love, the foundations that we spent our whole entire life trying to teach, trying for them to understand, trying for them to walk an easy path in life, a path of enlightenment, a path of joy, a path of contentment. Turned away from it. They fought against it. And you're afraid. You're afraid for what is down this path for them. Because there is a scary path and there is brokenness. But sometimes if we don't go through this dark time in our life, we'll never be able to embrace the learning or the wisdom or the knowledge. But you know what I think, Marlon? Do you know what, sweetheart? This was a lesson brought forth, and you have to believe that there is a time that you must forgive, even though you feel like you don't even know what you're forgiving. I don't know if that makes sense. The only way I can explain it, I don't even want to explain that because it's Marlon, you gotta learn to forgive. You got to learn two valuable lessons here for you, Marlon, is to learn to forgive others for what they have done unto you. It's like Jesus on the cross and being crucified upon the cross. And Jesus said, forgive me, Father, or forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That's what it's saying here. And it's also saying, I forgive myself, I forgive them, and I also trust that the teachings that I've put into this world will come back. So I'm feeling fear and betrayal. That's what I'm feeling. Fear and betrayal here. So, Marilyn, I don't know how that's resonating with you. We haven't talked for a long time. But you got to, my darling. You got to forgive yourself, and you got to forgive others. And I think a lot of that forgiveness is all connected to your son. That's making you question all this forgiveness. And I know there's a lot of fear there. A lot of unknowns. Will it get better? Will it get okay? What's tomorrow going to look like? You know, it's hard, Marlon, when you're sitting in a pot of fucking blazing fire. A pot of blazing fire. And you're looking and you're saying, why the hell am I sitting here when I did nothing wrong? Why am I sitting here when all I did was the best I could? That's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. And it's a unjust pill. But you got to learn to forgive, Marlon, like Jesus asked forgiveness for the people that betray him. Now you're going to ask Spirit to help you to forgive. Because it's the only way forward. You can't carry that ickiness and that pain. Can you imagine when Jesus died upon the cross and he left this world with such rage and anger in him for all the people that destroyed him, destroyed his ministry, destroyed his teachings, destroyed everything that he held dear in his heart? Because that's what they did. They destroyed everything on him. Everything. And when they nailed Jesus to the cross, can you imagine if he did not have that wisdom of understanding how different his old legacy would have been? How different would Jesus' legacy have been? If he didn't understand the concept of forgiveness. Ask yourself that question tonight, Marlon. I know you're a God-fearing woman. You think about that. You don't want to carry this. You do not want to carry this the rest of your life. Because it will change everything about the woman that you're meant and was designed to be. Because this is not who you are. So that is for you, my darling. Okay. I love you, Marilyn, my doll. Romania? Ramon. It consumes us. I understand that. You know, I've been shit on and put down and ran down and destroyed so many times in my life. But if I had to carry what other people have done onto me, trust assured I would not be here tonight. They're not worth it. But Fran, there is so much meanness. It has hurt too many people that I love. It's not your cross to carry. Marilyn, it's not your cross to carry. Because if you're carrying it, you're going to leave this world a bitter woman. And don't think that this bitterness is not shining through you to those people that you just told me that you love. Because it will. It penetrates. It burns like the lasers, and it penetrates right through our very hearts. They're not worth it. It's not hers, Jessica. You lay that cross down, my darling. You lay that cross down. Sarah, are you still here? I seen you pop in. I know, my darling, I know. You got to go back and find her. Now, I believe she wanted to know about her son. You wanted to know about your son. What do you mean IVF? No. That was Christina, wasn't it? I read her. That was about if she was going to have a baby. You see that image, Sarah? Did you see that image that I sent you today? You understand that now? Do you understand that? My 2 kids, my son just passed. I was going to ask you, was your son here with us or was he deceased? Sweetheart, listen. We have a page, sweetheart. It's called Healing Hands, and it's run by Sarah. Sarah lost her son through suicide. His name is Jack, and Jack comes and goes, and he hangs out around us from time to time. And Sarah is quickly becoming one of the bravest, most powerful women I have known. And I'm going to tell a bunch of you girls here something tonight. Sarah Jane is no Queen of Cups. I seen what you guys were saying in the Witches Circle. You better go higher. You better go higher. So, healing hearts. I don't know what I'm on with these healing hands all the time, but healing hearts. Text me, sweetheart, after this, and I will send you the link, or text Sarah, or go on groups, and there's a page called Healing Hearts. Has to join it. It's free. It's people that's dealing with loss and dealing with terminal illness. Okay, so go there. You'll find friends. You will find friends. You will find brothers and sisters. It's a place to talk about your son. It's a place to share your stories. It's a place to find comfort. And it's a soft, warm bed to fall into. So, we will go ahead. We will go ahead. And grief. And grief. Okay, my darling. Okay. Sweetheart, you're in a time where your energy is running low. You're in a time of feeling like your fire is burnt out. You're in a time that you feel like you lost your passions, your dreams, your creativity, your desires, your fire, your spark. And you're feeling an injustice. Something is unjust. Something is not fair. Something is not right. And it feels like you are in a very hard, difficult time right now. And it do feel that this pain and this weight that you're carrying right now, it's so hard to leave something that you care about so much. It's so hard to escape. It's so hard to move forward from pain sometimes. You know, when we're sat in that boat with those 6 of swords, we're leaving behind something. It's not easy to go here. It's not easy. We're taking everything with us when we try to escape this pain, this hurt, this suffering. Mental. Sweetheart, what happened to your boy? What happened to your boy? Tell whenever I'm done, Pam, my darling. Tell whenever I'm done. Yes, Reese, we will. Suicide. Sarah. I'm going to say something. I don't want you to take it wrong. I want you to listen to what I'm going to say. Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. Romaine, I'm never going to get your name right. We might as well just call it quits. Our soul is rejoicing right now with you because we know that Spirit, that your Son has led you here tonight, not to be with me. He used me as a vessel to be with Sarah, to be with the Heather mothers, to be with Sherry, to be with June, to be with Terry Lynn, to be with Kathy. I don't know how many more ladies is over there, but these women have lost their children to suicide. These women are facing terminal illness. These women are facing grief and sadness and loss. Sweetheart, your Son have reached beyond the veil tonight to use me as a vessel because I am obedient to Spirit to tune in to get your Son through me, from you, from him to you, to me, from me to Sarah, back to you. They will help you. Your answers are there. It's not with me. Remember that. So I don't know what you were looking for tonight, sweetheart, but I'm going to tell you what Spirit gave you. And He gave you a warm, comfortable bed to fall on. My daughter, what did you say? Spirit is amazing. What's going on? I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know. But we are in a time of healing. We are in a time of recovery. We are in a time of leaving sad times. We're still in the midst of the storm. I know everything feels broken. Sweetheart, I don't know. I don't know if she will be okay. It all depends. Because there's a possibility here that she mightn't be okay with that Four Swords. And it doesn't mean death. It could be mentally. This could destroy her mentally for the rest of her life. And this is a time, sweetheart, we got to get some major healing. Right? We need that healing. We need that time to reflect. We need that time of recovery. We need that time of solitude. We need that time of reflection. We need that time we got to deal with the justice, the unfairness. That's your blocker. See, that's your blocker in that reading, is that justice card, because you're feeling an injustice has been done. This is so unfair. You got to find some kind of balance between that justice. You got to get that back first and foremost. Is this you and your daughter trying to escape this pain? Is it? I don't know, but this is a healing. And we really got to go through this. So how you handle this is going to determine how your daughter handles this. This is still raw. This is still new. This is still the essence of the beginning of what the rest of our life, but how we choose to deal with it. How we choose to deal with the injustice of what's been done here. Sweetheart, I don't have those answers. You got to find those answers within. And I haven't been in that position. But there's women amongst us that's spiritual, that's healers, that have. So please, please join that group and share your story. Share your story, because there is something powerful waiting. So that is for you, my darling. Patricia, and then we have Tyrone. Please don't send any more money. That is going to be the end of it for tonight. Just send a link. There's just, all you got to do is has to join. There's no membership. There's no nothing. Power in numbers. Hey, Joanne, who are you? I'm liking you. I'm liking the positivity that you're sitting up. I'm liking what you're saying. I like your motivation. I've seen what you've been saying the last few comments. Bless you, sister. You're a spiritual woman. And I don't know if you've been here before. But welcome, Joanne. Welcome. Welcome, Sheila. I see that beautiful energy that you're lighting this page up. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you return. Because you, my darling, you got gifts. Was here once before. I feel honored that you come back. Okay, who am I reading for? Patricia. Patricia. Are you a reader, sweetheart? Are you spiritual? You're pagan religion, something. What is it about you? I'm a youth worker. So it's either you're walking a spiritual journey or you walk one in a path of life. You now, and I love how Tyrone is coming right in behind you. I love how he's coming in right behind you. I love that. I love that. I love that. I understand the wisdom. I understand the love and the desire there. There's usually some brokenness there. There's usually brokenness and the need to want to help and heal others. I am on a spiritual path. I see that light, my angel. I see that light. And that right there is someone that you meet. And I'll tell you, I'm going to sing you a little song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All down the road, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And that's what you do. You shine the light and light the road and the path of everybody you meet coming towards you. You are a guiding light to others. Of course, she sings it. Of course, she sings it. Okay, my darling. Patricia. Couple cards for Patricia. I'm going to cut this pack. Patricia, go back up to Patricia. Holy jumping Jericho. What have I got to do to learn you? What have I got to do to learn you? Lady, add the frying pan into the fire. Add the fire into the frying pan. Add the frying pan into the fire. You get yourself out of one mess and you stir yourself directly right into something else that is going to... What? Sweetheart, out of the frying pan into the fire. Out of the frying pan, crawl back into the fire. Patricia, you got to find this contentment and happiness within yourself. If you don't let that light shine forth for others, and if you're going through broken is what you're going to attract. Do you understand that? I have nothing to do with him, and don't talk to him. It doesn't. I said out of the frying pan into the fire. You're going to jump out of that frying pan into something worse. That same kind of energy, Patricia. We're still portraying that same energy. Do not go towards another man. Don't look for comfort there. You got to look. Don't get mad at me, sweetheart. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to make you a queen. I'm trying to give you strength. I'm trying to mend your broken wings. Yes, you are. No, I'm waiting for Mr. Reese. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Patricia just won the show. Well, if you go for Mr. Reese, he could help me in your broken heart. So I've dropped the mic. She outwitted me. I'm sorry. You just outwitted me. So I'm going to say my hat is off to you, my darling. Patricia, fuck the old process and the painful of healing a broken heart and a broken life and a broken down everything. Skip over it, jump on the golden balls, and off to glory we go. Hey! See, give a valid point. I would have to agree. So with that, we will have to move on. So I think that, you know what? That's like jumping out of the fire out of the frying pan into the fire, but we rise up like a phoenix. We rise up like a phoenix. So hats off to you, Patricia. Go for it. Find yourself a Reese and you'll be just fine. But now, how are you going to win, Reese, is the question. How are you going to win, Reese, is the question. God love you, Patricia. There we go. We're making light of a sad situation. That's okay sometimes. Okay, Tyrone, my darling. You are the last one off this evening. Did Tyrone put up a question?
No, I didn't see one.
Do you have a question for old Franny? I love you guys. I love my job. I love Spirit. I just love. Isn't it good to love? Isn't it good to feel happy? Isn't it good to, like, just fuck it? You know, we talk about chucking it in the fuck bucket and moving on, but, like, seriously, guys, just fuck it. Fuck it. What's the matter? Who cares? It's fuck right. Patricia, take your time, find yourself before you look for Mr. Right. Listen to Pat saying that to Dolly. I love you. Going to jump off. Have a great night. Oh, good night, Joanne. Good night, my angel. All right, a general. Oh, you Dolly. I love love too. Love is just love. Love is love. Love is love. You know what? I think one of my favorite quotes is, if I could love... No, I can't repeat it because I'm not going to get it right. I don't want to botch it. Sheila, good night, my darling. We love you. Good night, Tammy, my darling. Or if you're saying good night to our other sister, that's Joanne, that's leaving. Okay, Tyrone. I am seeing. What are you seeing, sweetheart? What are you coming to the realization? What is the life-changing transformation that is calling you? What is that you're holding? Because there's something very precious, something very stable, something very generous and realistic, something very loving coming towards you. You know, that Ace of Cups, that could be feeling empty and drained and lost. But it's also pure intent. And it's also the beginning of a seed of love. And you know what this feels like to me, sweetheart? This is what you could go. This is what this feels like to me. This feels like that you've come far enough on your journey to understand that now for the first time that you are seeing that your stability, your joy, your happiness is within yourself. And if you continue to seek it, and you're not continuing it, I think you're realizing it. If you continue to seek others for that joy and that fulfillment, it will leave you empty every single time. And you realize, and I'm seeing, that it starts with me. If I work on me, if I make myself the masterpiece of my inward self, of my true self, of my true being, then that will flow through. And others will come to you and love you and admire you and feed off your energy. And that energy will bring healing and strength and power to others. But that could only come, Fran, until we learn to shine that through to ourselves. When we say that we are light for others, that light do not come on until we work to turn it on. It takes time. Like a house needs to be wired. It takes a meter to a box. It takes a pole. It takes wiring coming in from all different angles. It takes a grid. It takes a lockdown grid to make everything connect, to light everything up, to light it all up. It takes many people and many talents, many stories, many trials. But it takes time and it takes work. We need to figure out the whole wiring system of our inward self before we could light for others. Because you know what happens? You know what happens when we don't take that time to truly do the self-wiring on ourselves? We blink in and out, don't we? We blink in and out. Sometimes we're bright, sometimes we're sad. Very few figures out the wiring of one's soul, and that light shines bright forever. Seek that light. Seek that light. Seek that light for yourself. Seek that light for your loved ones. Seek that light for the generations ahead. Be that light. But it takes time. It takes patience. It takes work. It takes time. Good night. God bless. Take care of each other. Continue to work on yourself. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I am saying good night. God bless.